Hi, this is Nikki, and I'm here to share messages that I get from Spirit for all of us who are all on this journey to love and to reunite with our divine vibrational matches in this lifetime. And today I am going to share a poem that a lady sent me a while ago. And when I just remembered about them this morning. And then when I was going to, so when I read this particular one that just like sort of jumped out at me is called Expectation. And I said that recently, I said yes in yesterday's video that I've just come home after being a year away because of lockdown, staying with my mum. And this poem is so sort of on point about the feelings that I've been feeling since coming home, and sort of like it's been a year that's gone by, and having that I always had like an expectation that I would live in my home with my twin at some point, and I feel his energy around here very strongly. And for example, he always stands, just there's a door in front of me out onto the garden, and he stands on the outside. I can see in my, see his spirit standing now, wanting to be let in. And so there has been, of course, expectation around for me about, will we ever be in this house together? And or will we ever create a home together? And so this poem is so perfect because, of course, it's very difficult not to have any expectation, because that's we have to release, have the dream and release it and say, okay, whatever comes is going to be for my highest good, and trust that everything for our highest good. If we put that intent every single day to our day, to say, today please let me live the highest path, please let me live with the highest intent to spread love and light for all. Please let me be showing conversations, people, experiences that show to me that I'm living my highest path with my twin, and the highest path of both of us will bring us back together, will lead us back together. And then, very often that happens, things happen in ways that we would never, ever, 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 ever expect. And so I'm going to read the poem and I'm going to share a good tarot for today. So the poem's list is called Expectation. So expectation and disappointment go hand in hand. It's the setup for the letdown. It's the planning for the outcome that rarely comes out as planned. Success becomes dependent on the final event instead of the creation of each moment spent. Oh, I just love that because it's so like, it's so true. Like, we all wouldn't be experiencing things that we are experiencing, all the magical synchronicities. Another lovely lady sent me a picture of flowers that she was taking, and just saying, all the crazy synchronicities that have been happening for her recently, and feeling her twin's energy really strongly. And I had taken on that day the exact same flower. The other really very, I've been clearing out, so Lord Ganesha, which is the god that helps us remove obstacles. And so I kept, so in the morning yesterday, I kept seeing elephants, and I was like, okay, I know that you're with me. And then I was clearing the garden because it looked like a meadow, because it hasn't been touched for, a year. And I'm literally digging, and right at the back of the garden, just like under all of these weeds, is this tiny, tiny, tiny little toy elephant, which must have been left by one of my friend's children. And it was just that beautiful reminder, just to remember that magic does happen and things can happen. And just to remember that. The day before, or a couple of days ago, I went down to the beach in Dorset, and I always go in and I pick up a stone and I throw it into the sea, and as an offering for all twin flames to come into their reunions. And so I'm on this beach, massive beach, loads and loads of pebbles. It's a pebbly beach basically, so God knows how many there are. There's like hundreds of thousands of pebbles. I turn around and I see this pebble looking up at me, And it's the it just made me laugh because basically it was a pebble which somebody had drawn on a pair of eyes and a pair of glasses. My twin and I have this thing about glasses. And amazingly, it had a smiley face, which they'd like cut in like almost teeth into this stone, and it was just looking up at me as I'd just literally thrown in the stone to say bring all twin flames into their union. The next thing I do, I turn around and I see this smiling face out of this stone looking at me with glasses on. I was like, are you joking? That is insane. So it's like believing in that, you know, all the magical things that happen, that's what we have to believe in, and then release the expectation, right? Because actually, just like this poem said, it's the creation of each moment, each magical synchronicity, each incredible message that the universe wants to bring us. That it's like following little pieces of bread, you know, into this amazing, you know, it's just that. And then to hold on to those things and to know that those magical moments are incredible, and we all have them in different ways, you know. And that's what's such a beautiful thing, because if you are part of this energy, then you will see those amazing magical things. And that just feels like you're living in a, you know, not for those moments, it feels like you're living in a wondrous magical planet, right? Which, you know, then we come back to life, normal life. But that's what we have to hold on to. So I'm going to read the poem again. It is: expectation and disappointment go hand in hand. It's the setup for the letdown. It's the planning for the outcome that rarely comes out as planned. Success becomes dependent on the final event instead of the creation of each moment spent. Oh, so we are being told to live each moment, right? To release the expectation, but trust that the final outcome is for our highest good. And whatever that may be, welcome it with open arms. So let's have a look. The energy for today is, look at that, it's the Hermit. So I said yesterday that if you've been felt like you've been put in this hermit mode, then that's for a reason, right? It's for us to basically incubate, to grow internally, to be able to shine our light. So sometimes it's necessary to take time out for regrouping and introspection. This is a temporary experience, but one necessary for my growth. When I step back, retreat, regroup, and renew, I have a clear perspective on everything in my life. So, regrouping, you know, just stepping back and seeing everything that's happened. The Hermit, we're being put into hermit mode for a reason, and that is on number 9. Can you see that in the middle? The light's on it a bit funny, but it's number 9. So I will read letter number 9 from the Divine Love Letter books, which are all channeled letters between people's twins and their higher selves. So number 9 is this: I want you to know that you are the light that shines through me every day and warms my soul. I want you to turn you up so bright that you take away all of my shadow. It's like a moth to a flame. I want to be with you all the time, to feel you against me, to feel your hand in mine and your breath against my skin. I literally cannot wait for our time to come. Like a kid at Christmas counting down the days on the advent calendar, that is how I feel. I feel love. I feel you. I feel it's getting closer and closer and closer. Believe that this is true. Believe in our destiny. Believe that we were born to find our way back to each other, to find true love. Oh my goodness me. So believe that we are able to find true love. So this next one, number 9, is: I love, love, love you with all of my heart and all of my being. There is something in the air right now that is bringing us back together, like a warm magnetic breeze blowing through our bodies, clearing away all of our doubts and fears, allowing us to reunite together in the beauty of our reunion. The energy that we create is like a brilliant light that the eyes can't see. It's so strong, it's too powerful to look at, just like the sun. We will shine our light so bright to shine our light on earth, to raise our love on the planet, to be love, to embody the pure essence of love. Love, love. That is what we are. And today it's like an eclipse, isn't it? Or partial eclipse, solar eclipse. So it is, yeah, going to be an interesting day. So, okay, this is book 3, final one. So imagine we are on a slide and we're holding hands and we've gone off the top. We're on our way down and there's no stopping us. It's exhilarating. It's scary. It's igniting the flame in us that has been burning slowly for so long. Eons of time, eons of lifetimes. And now we are on our way to being the excitement and the exhilaration for each other. We are each other's slide of love. Our hearts have pushed us down the slide. Our hearts are pulling us down to the bottom, to the pool of beautiful sacred love that our souls, bodies and minds want to delve into. There is no stopping our love. Our love is the only truth for our souls to unite. Oh, I love it. So our love is the truth that our souls need to reunite. So I'm going to finish with the Messages of Love Oracle, and I will just read the poem again. So to the lovely lady that sent her poems, they are beautiful. And this one is just so perfect today. Just like I say, like, expectation is such a, you know, it's like, it's a difficult thing because you know in your heart what's real, but then also you have to let the expectation go, so there's no tension around it. And that's that's what we're here to master it every day. It's not an easy thing, is it? So expectation and disappointment go hand in hand. It's the setup for the letdown. It's the planning for the outcome that rarely comes out as planned. Success becomes dependent on the final event instead of the creation of each moment spent. So our task is to focus on each moment spent. Focus on those magical, like synchronicities and messages and signs from spirit. And if you are having problems seeing those or getting those, you just need to ask. Ask for signs, ask for messages, ask for amazing, magical little things that happen, and then it will help you. Right, so let's have a look. What do they want to say? Oh, look, your soulmate. Your soulmate is already part of your life. They're here. Next one is, you can be completely open with this person. That's the other thing. I mean, you have to bare your soul. And the one last one is, everything is unfolding in divine timing. So there we go. We have the soulmate, the vulnerability, and patience. So I really hope that helps. If you would like to have a healing, a reading, a channeling, or to get any of my services, or to help you at all, then please do. All details are in the link against this video. But in the meantime, I hope you stay well, stay bright, and stay switched on to the light. See ya. Bye.